lab magician. I'm Server PM. I'm glad to have this opportunity to show you about iServer applications. Today we have 25 minutes. It's not a long time, right? So I won't go through the technical detail. I think today I will show you the applications. It's very important since I usually travel around the world and talk to our customers. I get lots of feedback from them. So I also learn lots from them about whole market trend. So today I want to show you what's the application need industrial level server. So today my presentation will cover 3 parts. The first part, we will go through 3 cases of applications. Second, I will talk about industrial server design. We talk redundancy design. I will show you the detailed spec, but I will tell you how's our design concept. You can use one server to serve most of your applications. The last one part, I will talk about remote management function. I think most of you hear about remote management function, and maybe you're familiar with these applications. But today I will talk about detailed scenario, what times you should use a remote management function, and what types of remote management function you should need to use. Okay, so first part, let's see. The first case is talking about AOI. AOI is very important application to use industrial server. Why I say that? You can imagine that. In the past, most of factory, they need a PC grade. The PC is enough for their AOI equipment. But more and more demand, more and more market requirement need high performance server. Do you know why? Because in the past, they can allow slow speed to inspect the PCB board, solar cell, those kind of components. But right now, they need to decrease the inspection time. So they said, hey, Magic, can you provide me high-end server solution for this market application? But do you know what's the key point of server in this application? I can tell you, memory. Why I say memory? Because if you want to shrinking down the inspection time, you have to temporarily store the data in your memory. But for PC grade product line, you can have up to 16 gigabyte memory capacity. For server, we can support up to 48 gigabyte memory. Another key issue is about ECC memory DIMMs. For ECC, some of customers tell me, Magic, ECC memory is error checking code, right? But it's not correct your data. It's improve your performance. So they need reduce ECC memory DIMMs. High memory capacity up to 96. For our server product, we can support over 100 gigabytes memory capacity. It's a key point for these applications. This is the market trend we already see. Second, I will talk about medical image. As you know, most of medical vendors worldwide are Advantech customers, like GE Healthcare, like Toshiba Medical, those customers. We learn lots from them. They say, okay, for medical image, in the past, they just need PC grade product. But right now, they need a server product. Do you know why? We can see it's a very important sign in this Japan earthquake, radiation issues. They don't want patients to expose under radiation long time. So they want to use high performance product line to decrease the radiation exposed time. It's very important because for the image, like CT scanner, like ultrasound, like those kind of product, those equipment, they take a long time to develop the product. In the past, they used a commercial server. They spent 1, maybe 2 years to develop whole systems. But after that, when they come to the commercial server vendors tell them, okay, we want to base all the product. So you need to change next generation product. It's a big issue for them. They really suffer about it. Really? Yes, they need to take lots of inventory in their warehouse because they already claim less by. Those commercial vendors already claim less by. 100, 200 units. Do you know why at the end? At the end, they can only sell maybe 150 units, maybe 180 units. So they have 20 units or even more, they stock in their warehouse. They lose their money. So they say, okay, if industrial level can guarantee or commit 5 to 7 years product supply, it's very important for them. So we can tell them, okay, you take our product, we have 5 to 7 years supply. You know, you don't need to take any inventory in your warehouse. We can guarantee you warranty. It's very important for this industrial application. The third one is about surveillance. It's a big trend, market trend we already saw. In the past, most surveillance use CCTV. That means it's analog signal communication. But right now, most change to IP, right? But I can show you a number. Even we know IP camera already applied in the market a long time. But you know, the number is only 70%. Let me correct. Only 30% change from analog to digital. That means we also have 70% market trend, market opportunity. So currently we are working with a customer. They are doing surveillance. We develop a product for them. We co-working. And let's say magic. How can we develop an NVR system with add-on value? I tell them, we can do like this way. In the past, you use only 2 LAN ports, right? 1 LAN port for your switch connect to 6 channel, 16 channel, or 32 channel cameras. Another LAN port for your storage. But we designed a product with 4 LAN ports. 4 LAN ports means 2 LAN ports for switch to the camera. It's a teaming concept. You can have redundancy design. 1 LAN port failure, another LAN port can take over the job. Also the same concept for storage side. 2 LAN port for storage. 1 LAN port failure, another LAN port can take over the job. So it's add-on value for NVR system design. This currently we are working with our customer to design a system. This is also shared with you. Those are 3 cases we are working in the market. It's very important for high-end, high-performance server systems. In the past, they use IPC, it's enough, but right now they are changing. So, as I mentioned, industrial level server focus on the market like most embedded market, like military, simulator, medical, AOI, those markets. It's different from commercial service. So, you can see here, okay, anyway. For non-stop 24/7, you can see that server is different from PC. Server design component inside is guaranteed 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. That means non-stop operation. So second, for the design concept is redundancy design. For power supply, redundant power supply, hard drive, hot swap hard drives with array functions. Also, for the fan, hot swap fan, if you have any fan failure, you can change immediately. Error checking code memory modules is our redundancy design for our server. Second, we are talking about IPMI, remote manager function. All of our server product, we build in remote manager function. In following slide, I will talk about detail about this. The third one, I call iServer 3x7. It's the most important part for industrial server. Why I say that? 3 stands for 3 levels of service. First level, if you want to buy a server to integrate into your system, that means you need very, very strong technical support. So we have dedicated AE can support you to integrate into your system. It's the first level. Second level, for our industrial server product, we have customization solutions. Customization means if you want to change something, for example, like bezel, you have your own bezel design, we can design for you. If you want to change your BIOS logo, because sometimes you have your own brand, change your bus logo, we can do that for you. If you want to change your boot biology, we can do that for you. Even depopulate some slots, we can do that for you. Custom solutions. Third one, we are talking about revision control. Revision control is not an easy thing. Why I said that? Revision control means you should control not only your key chipset, but also peripherals. You should control that. If we supply you a system, that means we control key chips, hard drive memory, and CPU versions. All of peripheral, we control that. We have a deal with our vendor. We talk to them, communicate with them to have this revision control. So we commit, we can provide these revision control solutions. 5 stands for 5 years extended warranty. For our standard, it's 2 years extended warranty, but we guarantee we can provide 5 years extended warranty. Some of your customers, I mean end customer, they integrate the system, sell to hospital, but maybe 3 years later, 5 years later, they still have any problem. They come to you and say, okay, can you help me to resolve the problem? Yes, we can do that, because we can provide 5 years extended warranty. 7 stands for 7 years product supply. It's a commitment. That's we can guarantee to provide 5 to 7 years of product supply. Here's Advantech industrial iServer offering. You can see here, we offered bare-bones system solution. In the left side of this slide, you can see we have 2U, 4U systems. And also we can have a right side motherboard solution, server board solution, dual processor, single processor, with rack mount optimized solution, server boards. So you can see here, we have Talisper platform launch in this year, at beginning of this year, and we also have Bromo motherboard and Sandy Bridge motherboard will be launched in this year. Here's I come to get you a table to do a clear comparison compared to commercial server. Most of you familiar with those server vendors like IBM, HP, Dell, or Supermicro. Those vendors, they supply servers for a long time. But at Advantech, we claim industrial server. What's the difference? The first one, from application point of view, most of commercial server target to volume market. That means like web hosting, HPC market. But we are targeting to embedded market, like medical, I mentioned. For vertical experience, most of commercial server vendors, they don't have this experience, right? They just sell a server to you, box mover. It's enough for them. Because they are asking for volume market. But what are we doing now? We have this experience. We have, Advantech have vertical teams familiar with medical market, surveillance market. Those, we have this experience. That's why I said we have dedicated AE can help you, can support you in this market. From supply point of view, commercial server only 1 to 3 years because they follow Intel roadmap. Intel have changed the generation 2 or 3 years. For single processor, they change it every 1 year, but for dual processor, every 2 years. But we claim embedded server roadmap, so we can provide 5 to 7 years. Testing criteria is also a very important part. Why I said that? Just give you an example. Some of our customers come to us and say they need server to put into high temperature environment. For commercial server, only 10 to 35. But we can guarantee our server working well in from 0 to 40 degrees Celsius. Even 5 degrees, but for all the components in the system, it's all different. It's our commitment. Co-validation process. We provide an industrial server, so we co-work with our customer very closely. From design stage, we co-work with them So sometimes our customer said, okay, I have an add-on card, can you validate with us? We can say that we can co-validate with you. It's all service. Revision control, commercial servers don't have revision control, but we have. It's a table to show you what's the difference. Okay, this slide will show you what's the redundancy design concept. From hard drive, we can this model can support 3 types of hard drive. SAS, 2 types of hard drive. SAS hard drive, SATA hard drive, with hard swap functions. From the capacity, total capacity, we can see that it can support up to 16 terabytes. But if you, I remember, Seagate launched their 3 terabyte hard drive. That means for this barebone, a hard drive can support up to 24 terabytes total capacity. It's very big, right? For power supply, redundant power supply, fan, redundant fan, hard swap fan, memory can support 3 types of memory. ECC registering, ECC buffer DIMM, and non-ECC buffer DIMM. 3 types of memory can support on this system. Extension slots, we can support 2 PCI, 1 PCI Express by 8. It's very important because some of our customers still need legacy device. So we support PCI slots. Sometimes we still get some demand, they need PCI slot support. We can design it for them. We can design a recipe for them. It's our service. But for commercial server, they only support PCI Express slots. It's also different. So I will let you know how we serve our customers. Sometimes I get some inquiry from our customers. And they said, Patrick, can you supply me a server to fulfill this requirement? And I will check what's their requirement detail. If they need very strong CPU computing power, I will suggest different configuration. If they need a very big memory capacity, I'll suggest their different configuration. So you can see the headline of this slide, configurations for different applications. It's different design concept. For commercial server, sometimes you take lots of barebone system in your warehouse to fulfill your customer requirement. But for industrial server application, I'll suggest you can take just one model. It's enough for them. Because you can have different configuration. Stronger CPU, stronger memory, stronger expansion capability. You can serve different applications. Just like this. The top one is database purpose. CPU, memory, expansion, I/O. You need a very strong. So we suggest you can use quad-core CPU. Next generation. Intel platform can support up to 8-core CPU, right? So you just need to take one model and serve different customers. Do you have any question about the above slides? If no, I will go to our Advantech remote management tool. Remote management tool is very important in the application in the future. Because more and more of you just set a system in no man's location. But you don't want to have any problem, you assign a person to go maybe miles away to reset the system. So you need a remote management function. But remote management function for you most time is a concept. If you want to really use this in your application, you should check different type of remote management function. I can show you this table. You can see here. SUSE access, IAMT, IPMI. 3 types of remote management are all supported in Advantech iServer. But I will show you what's the difference. You can see, check the first one, SUSE access. It's an in-band solution. In-band solution means it's OS-based remote management function. OS-based means if your system crashes, the system cannot boot up automatically. You cannot access from remote side. It's an in-band solution, right? But out-of-band solution means if the OS system crashed, you can still power on from the remote side. One is OS-based, one is OS independent, different types. So you can see for SUSE-X is in-band. For IAMT and IPMI are off-band solutions. And here is also a table just for your information. I will show you the scenario. So I'll suggest like this way. SUSE-Access user scenario like 1 to 5 unit clients. You can have SUSE-X. It's an intranet environment. That means if you set up the system in your factory, in your small office, you can have SUSE-X because it's a very cost-effective solution for you and easy to access. So you can have one system to monitor 5 systems, 5 clients, and check the status of the system. And for security concern and remote control, both are low, so you can use SUSE-Access. Another scenario is about 10 to 30 clients. It's an environment sometimes intranet or internet. The major difference between intranet and internet is if you want to access when outside the office, you can also access by your smartphone, right? Access by your smartphone and check if any problem happen. You can use this IMT solution. And for security concern, it's medium, and for remote control, it's required. Why I say remote control? What the remote control means? Remote control means sometimes you want to deploy your OS from remote side. You just want to put CD in your desktop and install the client OS. For IMT, you can do that. But there are some limitations for this. I will explain later in the next slide. So, what you can see here, it's a cloud concept. Since it can also access from internet, so it's sometimes a cloud concept. IPMI is a very good solution for remote monitoring functions. So it can serve over 30 clients. It's an internet basis. Security concern high and remote control required. Sometimes I get a question, ask me, what's the difference compared to IAMT and IPMI? Because both of them are remote monitoring function or band solution. What's the difference? I can tell you the major difference between those two functions is if you use IAMT, that means you need to use only Intel platform, right? Because the Intel platform supports IAMT, and you need to use latest Intel platform. So if you have a server room with AMD solution, lacks Intel solutions, I would suggest you use IPMI because IPMI is a public protocol and it's familiar for remote monitoring control. So I would suggest like this way. You can deploy your OS, you can update your firmware, update your BIOS by IPMI tool. So 3 types of remote monitoring function can support in Advantech industrial servers. So you can choose by your scenario. Okay, this is my last slide. I won't recap all my presentation. The first one is high performance systems market trend is getting higher and higher. It's a very good opportunity for all of you. We should catch up, especially for surveillance, medical image, those embedded applications. It's very important marketing trend we can see. Second one is Advantech launch iServer product to fulfill marketing trend. It's very also important because I can say that in the past, no really embedded solution provider can claim industrial server. But right now, Advantech as an embedded leader, we claim that we can supply industrial server. And the last one is remote monitoring function to replace key role for no-man facilities. This is all my presentation. Do you have any questions? No? Thank you very much.